Every day, thousands of small YouTube creators give up after 20 or 30 videos because they don't know enough about the YouTube algorithm. I'm going to show you the hidden trust building period that happens before every channel's breakthrough, just like my other channel. I mean, I didn't know that YouTube uses a trust score system for your channel and that there are actually ways to increase your trust score, or that you should never delete any of your videos. More about that later, but first let me show you the bamboo paradox. Chinese bamboo stays underground for 4 to 5 years, showing zero visible growth. Then it shoots up 90 feet like this ambulance in 6 weeks. That's 27 meters in just more than a month. Your first 20, 30, 50 videos are doing the exact same thing beneath the surface until you finally blow up. The growth you can't see is still growth. Most creators quit before they get monetized. But listen closely, because this is one of my most favorite of them all. It's honestly so good. The drowning rats psychology. Now here it is. Scientists, they put rats in water to see how long they would swim before drowning. Now most rats gave up after 50 minutes and drowned. But then they rescued some of the rats right before they drowned. They gave them a short break, and then they put them back in the water. Those rats that got saved swam for 60 hours straight. From 15 minutes to 60 hours. Because they had hope. They had the hope that rescue was possible. And we, small YouTubers, are like the drowning rats. Most give up after 15 minutes or like 15 or 30 videos because they see no rescue coming. But if you know that that rescue is possible, if you know that you know that your breakout video will be at 16 or your 49th video or your 74th one, if you know that, what would you do? May you keep swimming, my friend, because the island that you will reach one day, it will be so worth it. But it gets even better when you understand the psychology behind the following, the marshmallow test. I don't think you have heard this specific thing before, because Stanford researchers, they put 4-year-olds in a room with a marshmallow and they said, eat this now or wait 50 minutes and you will get 2. Now some kids, they ate it immediately, others waited. And the ones who waited 40 years later had better life outcomes across the board. Now your early YouTube videos are the same kind of delayed gratification test. Because if you wait and you keep the marshmallow, you keep uploading, you can get monetized and earn a living through YouTube. You're not behind, you're just in the delayed gratification phase. If you keep improving your videos, it's a matter of time before the YouTube algorithm pushes your channel. Like I improved my SEO on this video, which made it blow up in YouTube search and hit 1 million views. Now, are there smart and immediate things you can do to increase your trust score and blow up faster? Yes, absolutely. More about this unknown method later. Another smart thing to do is to download my free thumbnail templates to create this, and even this in minutes for free. Either in Photoshop or this free web-based Photoshop alternative called Photopea. But first, let me show you what Einstein had to say about my video. The compound interest of attention. Einstein called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. Your early videos compound attention over time. I mean, a 100 viewed video today becomes discoverable content that feeds new viewers into your ecosystem for years. Like this video of mine, which suddenly got 100,000 views 1 year after I uploaded it. 1 year after it, as you can see, already completely died out. Now here's the thing, YouTube's growth is exponential, not linear. Video 1 may get 100 views, but those 100 people might discover video 2. Now video 2 gets 200 views and some of those discover video 1. And now you have a feedback loop that compounds. But compound interest only works if you don't withdraw the principle. So don't delete your old videos. Not only because they can still blow up years later like some of mine, also because the manager of the YouTube algorithm since 2014 or so tweeted the following: don't delete your videos unless you have a very, very good reason. Because when you delete a video, you delete your whole channel's connection to the audience that watched the video. If you want to maximize your growth, then you want to keep your videos public or unlist them if you must. Now, that being said, this one, the following, is big. And it explains why your channel suddenly takes off. And it is the Lindy effect. The longer something has existed, the longer it's likely to continue existing. Like how a friendship that lasted like 10 years or more is likely to continue than the one that just started last week, right? Now, YouTube's algorithm operates on this exact principle. When deciding when they decide which channels to trust with more impressions. Your 12-month-old channel suddenly gets more algorithmic trust than your 6-month-old channel, regardless of content quality. Now, if you don't believe that this whole YouTube trust score exists, wait until the end of the video where I show some proof and ways to improve yours. But first, this algorithm insight is interesting, and it's called Bayesian learning theory. This explains why breakout videos often happen around this exact threshold. Not because video 47 was dramatically better than video 12, but because the YouTube algorithm had 46 videos to test on thousands of people. I mean, if there is a YouTube pixel, it now has so much more data on your target audience, their age, gender, location, their last 1,000 search queries, their last 50 videos liked, or their last 10 channels subscribed, and on and on. By the way, comment the word guide below and I will send you a free YouTube guide that includes the 2 methods that I've used to explode in views from YouTube search, the 3 dark but legal methods to get monetized much faster, a 1-page overview of the 20 editing tips to avoid getting striked by reused content policy, and so much more. Now this one, the following, may surprise you. Your goals or vision board probably kills your motivation. Why? Well, because of the goal gradient effect. People work harder as they get closer to a goal. So a simple trick that you can do is to make your feedback loop shorter. For example, getting 5 comments this week is achievable, but hitting 1,000 subscribers may take you 8 months. Your brain needs regular wins to stay motivated. I mean, this is so true. Look at yourself, right? I have the same. So consider breaking your big goal into small victories. Celebrate each small win like it's the big one, because neurologically it is. And talking about comments, leave your question below. I read everything. Or help each other grow, like many people did under my last videos. There's actually a study being done about this by Harvard, which is called the progress principle. This Harvard study, they tracked thousands of workers, and the happiest and most productive ones, they had frequent small wins, not occasional massive victories. But what I've personally found so effective for myself during all of these years since I started in 2012, it is to satisfy my curiosity. The more you learn something new during your creation process, I mean during your topic research or script writing, but even in the title and thumbnail research, the more the work itself becomes the reward, rather than the views you get or the ad revenue. Which brings me to procrastination. Yeah, and this flow state research. Now here it is. The challenge of what can I write in my script that I learned this week about this topic. That creates flow. But the anxiety of how do I make this video perfect kills flow because it's too challenging. You see this? Do you understand this one? It's a big thing. I mean, look at yourself, right? To me, this is so clear why we procrastinate on videos. But what if you find it hard to start working on a new video? Well, then I have a question for you. What if procrastination happens just because you are thinking about the effort that it will take instead of thinking about the result? The more you think about the reward, the easier it will be to start. If you combine that with ignoring perfectionism, you become a YouTube machine, unless you are Shadowbanned. Which brings me to YouTube's trust score. One you have been waiting for. It's a theory that I see truth in after I uploaded my first video on one of my channels on April 20, 2020. Because then, after that upload, I did nothing. No uploads for 3 years. I fast forward to April 13, 2023, almost like exactly 3 years later. Around that time, I started posting 1 to 2 videos per week. And within 3 months, this happened. 300,000 videos on a video posted on July 12. 1.2 million views on a video posted July 29. From 0 to 1.5 million views in 90 days. So I suspect that my first video on that channel 3 years earlier may have quietly earned me a history of no spam strikes, an aged account with a higher trust score. So when I finally started posting consistently, I was no longer grouped with total beginners. I was placed into a higher trust score cohort where my videos got tested with more impressions, right? Simply said. Now, if my theory holds some truth, which seems likely based on the papers that I've studied, then if your channel isn't growing yet, aren't your latest videos, but the trust score of your entire channel. Now, this could also be the reason why I see so few channels blow up that were created recently, like within the last 1 or 2 years ago. So one way to leverage this system is to upload your first video early. So in a few years from now, you actually have a trusted account. But if there's one method that can change your trust score today, it is this 5-step process in your YouTube settings. Watch this video where I explain it all. It's honestly one of my best videos, even better than my free thumbnail pack. See you there. Talk soon.